Keyboard shortcuts are now available in the Add to Sheets Chrome extension for saving selected text directly to your configured columns or groups of columns just by using a keyboard command. So what that means is typically within the extension, if you want to save some data, first you set up the column and then it's available in the context menu. So you would right click and save. Now you can actually use a keyboard command. So if you're selecting text, you can use that command and send the data to the same place, but it's quicker. So that works really well for selected text. And then also if you have a lot of text that you're kind of like going through pages fast, and it actually is quicker than right clicking and saving. So let's take a look at what that means. There is a blog post, so definitely jump in if you have any questions. But really it's managed through the extension settings once you have your configuration set up. So in this example here, I already have a couple columns set up. So I've got notes number 2, trip ideas, and then notes. So those would be available in the context menu if I right click. But when I go into the extension settings here, this is what's new. So I'm going to click here, I'm going to go into settings, and you'll see that I have this section here now for shortcuts. So I've got the shortcut commands. So for instance, shortcut 1, then it's followed by the command, and then where I'm sending the data to when I use that shortcut. Now, if the shortcut says not set here for whatever reason, that just means that your setup, like your browser, may be using that command for something else. It could be another Chrome extension. It could just be the browser itself doing it. We'll take a look at how you can change it and set your own custom ones. Whatever is there whenever you open this up for the first time, those are ones that I just put in there as suggestions, but it doesn't change the functionality. So whatever's the most ergonomic for you, feel free to change it to make it work for your use case. Now for Pro, you'll be able to use 3 shortcuts, and then folks that aren't on Pro, you'll have the 1 shortcut available here to use. But in this instance, I've got both of these shortcuts set up. So Shift+Command+W and Shift+Command+P, they're both pointing towards this notes column. So let's just take a look at what that looks like. So I'm going to just click back over here, and I'm going to select that, and then Shift+Command+W, and you'll see that I'll get the indicator down here, and then also on the icon there. When I click over to the sheet, you can see that I've got the text here. Now to see this in real time, I'm just going to pop this down a little bit, and I'm just going to select this text and do the same thing, Shift+Command+W, and you'll see that the data popped over, and I can do it again as well, Shift+Command+W. Awesome, so that worked. Now, like I said, if you want to change actually what these are, the commands itself, you just have to go into the extensions shortcut section. So if you do that, find the Add to Sheets section within there. This is in the blog post, and you can change it. So there are the 3 options. Now, even if you set things here, depending on what it looks like in the extension settings, that's what's going to matter. So if you only have 1 available, it's just going to use the 1 setting here. You can set the other ones; they just won't. If you use them, it's not going to do anything. So for instance, if I want to change this one, Shift+Control+W, I'm going to change it to Shift+Control+N. So we'll do that. Okay, so custom shortcut 1. Now when I come back to the settings here, I'm going to refresh, and you'll see that this one changed to Shift+Control+N. And then once again, I can pull this down. I'm just going to move things around a little bit. And I'm going to just highlight this and use that command. So Shift+Control+N, and the data popped up over here. So just like that, you can use the keyboard shortcut commands. It definitely makes things move a lot faster if you're working with selected text. What I would recommend is, test it out first, especially with 1, just to get a feel for it. Some sites like Google Docs, they kind of take over all the keyboard commands like they do with the right click menu, right? So just double check that it does work for where you want it to. If you go to a site that doesn't work, or it's not getting the data sent over, you'll get an error notification when you try to add. So instead of the green check mark, you're going to get the red X, just to indicate that the data actually wasn't saved over when you used it. But yeah, thanks to everyone that's provided feedback. Really appreciate it. Hopefully this makes you a bit more efficient, and definitely let me know if you have any more feedback or suggestions. Always feel free to reach out over email or in the social networks like Threads and YouTube here. So appreciate it. Thank you.